Hey everyone, welcome to the Pine Barrens. We're at Wharton State Forest today and we're on an adventure. So we started our ride today from the ranger station at Atzian on Route 206. Headed out on Quaker Bridge Road, which goes pretty much across Wharton State Forest. It's definitely a great day for a ride. 95 degrees, beautiful skies, no rain in the forecast. So we decided to try a trail we haven't been on before, which runs down the banks of the Mullica River looking for a swimming hole. It wasn't long before we found what we were looking for. Beautiful, crisp, clean, brown cedar water of the Mullica River. Very refreshing. Took a short dip, back onto the road we went. And in case you were wondering, the reason some of the rivers in the Pine Barrens have that brown hue, sort of like a glass of tea, is due to the bog iron under the soil of the creeks and rivers and the tannins from cedar trees, which is supposed to be medicinal. Another common sight in the Pine Barrens are these sand roads that we're driving on. Locals call them sugar sand. They shift like sugar under your tires. It's like driving on clouds. So for a little better traction and for a more comfortable ride, we aired down to about 15 pounds in the tires today. This is the first time airing down with the Jeep. I've only had it for a couple of months now. I just picked up a dual pump air compressor, so now I don't have to worry about airing down and figuring out where I'm going to air back up again once we get off the trail. So this trail ended up at a wilderness area, which looks to be temporary. They're doing some kind of environmental study out there, so nothing worse than heading 30 minutes down a trail and having to turn around. But found a cut through to the next trail over, Middle Road, which hooks up with the Batsto River Road. So we figured we would check out the Batsto River and hit up a swimming hole I know about there. Now we're getting close. That's the Batsto River right off to the left. So we're driving right down beside it at this point. I think right up the curve, around this curve here, should be our swimming hole. Can't wait because it's hot out and I'm already dried off. I need to cool off again. And here it is, our pull off for where we're gonna take a dip. And it's a lot deeper here. Here's Maggie, my lovely navigator, fiance, and adventuring partner. So the Batsto and Mullica River are big draws for kayaks, canoes, tubing. So we saw several kayakers coming by today. Unfortunately, when they saw us, they thought they were at the end of the line. I had to tell them it was still another half mile or so till the end of the kayak route. But I decided to go in, check out the water. About 10-15 feet off the beach, it drops off, and it was over my head at 6 foot. So nice and refreshing. Awesome swimming hole. But it looks like I got out just in time. So I dried off, we packed up, got ready to go. Not without taking a couple pictures of the beautiful landscape here first. It's just gorgeous. And with the clouds, made it look so moody. Love it. Are those crosses stuck in the ground? Maggie seemed to think so. So, let's turn around, take a closer look. I don't know about crosses. I think someone watches too many horror movies. So here we are coming up at the turnoff for Quaker Bridge Road again. And it looks like somebody's coming over the bridge now. This is a guy we saw earlier when we first came in. We were following him. So this is Quaker Bridge, named for the Quakers who made a trek from Philadelphia down to the shore. Apparently they had a community down there as well. And on the other side of the bridge we found loads of this reindeer lichen, which I learned what it was from Chris Ignato on Nature Now. Check out his YouTube. Remember how I said there was no rain in the forecast? Well, this is about when it starts to rain. It's not real rain. It's just a sun shower. I don't think that really counts. It was enough we had to stop and put the top up though. It is pretty. And I love the sound it makes hitting the soft top. And here comes the mud. In the Pine Barrens, it does not take long for water to saturate the roads and puddles start forming. Not at all. Yep. So much for not getting the Jeep dirty. Oh well, maybe next time. So Wharton is the largest state forest in New Jersey at about 125,000 acres. There are loads of hiking trails, including a section of the Batona Trail that connects nearby Brendan T. Byrne Forest and Batsto River State Forest, and it includes over 500 miles of unpaved roads. So plenty to explore out here. As long as your vehicle is registered and insured for the street, you're good on the trails. No ATVs allowed, no dirt bikes allowed. And then we come upon this. It's one way in, one way out. This Jeep was not here before. Something happened in the half hour or so. So I go out, check it out. Obviously he had some kind of engine trouble. Nobody around. Yelled to see if anyone was there. Mud covering the thing, so I couldn't even see in a window to see if anyone was sitting in there. Thankfully we had enough room on the right side to go around. Figured he must have walked out for help. We'll probably hit him up along the trail somewhere. And sure enough, there they were, out of Quaker Bridge Road, looking for someone to come by so they could get a jump. Apparently their battery died. It had died earlier right on the bridge, Quaker Bridge, and they got someone to jump them. And they came back out this way towards the ranger station, went down this road, and I guess stopped the Jeep for some reason again. So of course it didn't start again. So we took them for a ride back to their Jeep, get them jumped and on their way. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Helping each other.
The rest of the day.
And in no time, they're on their way. And so are we. It's been a few hours. We've been out on the trail, swimming, sun showers. We start heading out. Time to head back to the ranger station and air back up. So thankfully I picked up the air compressor, but it says it's a 30 amp compressor. I blew fuses twice on the Jeep, testing it out at home. I was not happy, but at least I had an option to hook up to the battery, so that's what I'm doing now. And it worked. Probably took 15 minutes or so. Air up all 4 tires from 15 to 35. Not bad. And the dirty Jeep. Guess that's going to need a bath when we get home. Again. So before heading home, I wanted to check out the Lake Atzian Recreation Area. Basically a lake with a snack bar, changing rooms, playgrounds, barbecues. Yep, looks like everybody's in the water. They get really nice out after that rain. Can't blame them. And now time to head home for real. But before we do, one last pit stop. Evergreen Dairy Bar, in business for 70 years. Might as well pick up a little ice cream before dinner. This is starting to become a tradition. Well, thanks for joining us on our Pine Barren adventure today. We enjoyed having you. Hope you can come back, take another ride with us soon. One more thing. Let me leave you with this. The legend of this white stag. So, Quaker Bridge. Supposedly there's a legend that a ghostly white deer will appear to people that are lost in the Pine Barrens, help them find their way. And this deer prevents tragedies. So the legend goes that one night, late, dark, foggy, a wagon was traveling down Quaker Bridge Road, and all of a sudden the horses stopped. It won't go any further. So the guy gets down off the wagon, goes up to see what's up with the horses. He sees this white stag in the road, and it just disappears. So he goes up to investigate, see where we're standing at. He gets up to Quaker Bridge. The bridge is out. So, tragedy averted. So if you see a white stag in the Pine Barrens late at night, take heed. So until next time, thanks for joining us. And remember, leave no trace.